Welcome back to another Techtorial. Have you ever wanted to organize all your tasks in one place but don't know where to start? Don't worry, because this video is all about Microsoft To Do, which is the perfect task management software for that problem. Microsoft To Do allows you to organize your tasks from your phone, tablet, and computer with its neat and simple to-do list-like interface. Here, on the left column consists of all the lists and groups you have. They are separated by a border, the one at the top being the default list Microsoft To Do offers, which are called Smart List, and the bottom is the groups and lists you create on your own. For the Smart List, we first have My Day, which resets every night and shows tasks you have added to the My Day Smart List. This feature helps you focus on tasks you want to accomplish each day, and if a task isn't completed before the list resets, that task will be saved to your Task Smart List. We also have the Important Smart List, which shows the tasks you starred and marked as important, the Planned Smart List, which shows tasks that have due dates and are categorized based on them, the All Smart List, which shows all your tasks, the Completed Smart List, which shows your completed task, the Assigned to You Smart List, which shows the list and tasks that are shared to you by other users, and lastly, we have the Task Smart List, which, like the name suggests, are tasks that are assigned to the Tasks Smart List. Lists are sections that can store multiple tasks, and they can be shared with other Microsoft users. To create one, select New List, and when you right-click, you can create a group, move that list to a group, or share, rename, print, and delete that list. Meanwhile, groups can hold multiple lists, and you can create one by clicking this icon. Selecting a group lets you rename it or ungroup list, which moves all the lists out of that group and deletes the group. If you place the list in the wrong group, you can always drag the list and groups around to organize them to your liking. Now that we have a general idea of how Microsoft To Do organizes our tasks, it's time for us to create our first task. Enter the name of the task in this box at the bottom in the list you want to add it to, and tada! You've created a task. Simple, right? Clicking this circle will mark your task as completed, while the star marks it as important. To edit the task, simply select it and these features will appear. Here, you can rename the task, mark the task as important, add or remove steps, which are basically subtasks, complete the task and subtask by clicking on the circles beside them, add the task to the My Day Smart List, add reminders for the task for the next day, next week, or any date and time you pick from this calendar, add due dates for the same day, the next week, or any other date, repeat the task daily, weekly, weekdays, monthly, yearly, or a custom day, add a file from your computer, and lastly, add notes to your task. On the bottom here is the creation date of the task, a trash icon that you can select to delete the task, and an arrow to close the editing tab. Another way to edit a task is by using your mouse to right-click on it, and some of the features we just mentioned will appear too. You can again add the task to the My Day Smart List, mark the task as important or completed, change the due date for the task for the day, tomorrow, or another date you manually pick, create a new list from that task, move that task to the Task Smart List or any other list, and lastly, delete the task. Just like lists and groups, you can also move the task by dragging them to another location like this. On the My Day Smart List page, selecting this light bulb icon on the top right lets you view suggested tasks that you can add to the My Day Smart List, and they are categorized to later, earlier, and recently added tasks. This plus symbol beside a suggested task allows you to add the task to the My Day Smart List in an instant, or you can just drag the task to it. You can also mark the task as completed by clicking the circle beside the task or right-clicking the task and selecting Mark as completed. If you want to edit the suggested task, you can simply double-click and a pop-up window will appear where you can edit the task. If you haven't noticed, a three-dot icon on the top right can be found in all your lists. Through this, you can sort the task in your list based on importance, alphabetical order, due date, creation date, and if they're added to your My Day Smart List or not. To remove a sort filter, simply click on the X button beside it. Do note that this sorting filter is not available in the planned Smart List since the tasks there are already sorted based on their due date. The next feature found here lets you change the theme of a list to different colors or change the background to an image from these options. Other than that, you can also hide completed tasks and print the list. For lists that you create, the three-dot icon has additional features in which you can rename the list, move it to a group, or delete the list permanently. Selecting this person icon lets you share the list with other people through a link. Thus, anyone with that link and a Microsoft account can edit the list. You can also limit the access to current members so that no one else can gain access by clicking on the Stop Sharing button. By clicking To Do at the top left of your screen outside of the application and going to Preferences, you'll be directed to the Settings page of the Microsoft To Do app. In the General section, you can turn on or off features from the checkbox beside them. These features include Add New Task on top, Move Start Task aka Important Task to top, Send Usage Data to Microsoft to improve the service, Play Completion Sound when you complete a task, and Confirm before deleting a task or list. There's also a Sync button that lets you sync your data across your devices from the same Microsoft account to ensure that your tasks are all updated. In the Account section, you can manage your Microsoft account, which directs you to its website, and sign out from your account in Microsoft To Do. The List section lets you turn on or off Smart List like All, Important, Planned, Assigned to You, and Completed so that these smart lists are shown or hidden from your home screen. You can also enable this tick box, which automatically hides empty smart list with no task. Thank you for watching today's tutorial about Microsoft To Do. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and of course, turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload. See you next time!